Hi, everybody. This is Dr. David Kamnitzer, and I promised that I would make a brief video about how to do effective and efficient resistance training in only about a half an hour per week. And this works really well, and it's based on the science in a book that's described. It's described very well in a book called Body by Science that you can check out. And I'll just share with you how I do it. So I got a membership to an inexpensive uh, place to work out. And what I wanted to have there was I wanted a treadmill so that I could warm up a little bit. And then I wanted 5 special machines. I wanted a leg press machine, a lat pull down machine, a chest press machine, a row machine, and a shoulder press machine so that I could work most of my major muscle groups. And it's important to only do this once a week because you're going to be exercising in a very particular, intensive kind of a way. So I'm going to describe what you do, and I talk a little bit about maybe why it works. So what you do is you first have to find out what your maximum one-time rep weight is for each of those 5 exercises. So that is the weight that allows you to, the biggest weight, the heaviest weight that allows you to do that particular exercise one time. And then you take whatever that weight is and you multiply that by about 75 or 80%. And that will give you the weight that you're going to use to get started with this program for that particular exercise. And you're going to do it for each of the 5 exercises. And you can make a note on the what's called concentric contraction when the muscle's getting shorter. And you're also going to do it slowly and controlled in the other direction when the muscle's getting longer. So there's not going to be any rest during that particular exercise. So approximately, I would say maybe 6, 7 seconds in each direction for each repetition of that particular exercise. And what you do is you do that exercise until you absolutely cannot complete the last repetition. So you actually have to use your willpower to do the exercise to absolute exhaustion. And if you've done your calculations right and you've done the exercise slowly enough, you should reach maximum exhaustion for that exercise in about 90 seconds. If it takes you over 2 minutes, then your weight is too low. If it takes you less than about 60 seconds, your weight is too high. And as the weeks go on and you get stronger, and you'll know that by the fact that if you stay with the same weight, you can do it longer than 2 minutes. That'll tell you that it's time to go to a higher weight. And so once you finish a particular machine, then what you do is you drink a couple of sips of water and then you go on to the next machine. Now, I should have mentioned that before you do any of this, I recommend doing about a 5 to 7 minute warm up to get the blood flowing on the treadmill. I like to start out with walking at a normal pace and over a period of a few minutes, end up doing quite brisk walking, like maybe somewhere, for me, maybe somewhere between 3.1 and 3.5 miles an hour. So the idea there is to get warmed up. So then now you've done the first exercise you're going to do, take a little bit of water, and then just go on to the next machine and then repeat that for all 5 machines. And then what I recommend that you do for a cool down is I recommend that you maybe refill your water bottle and then just walk around for about 3 minutes. And the whole thing shouldn't take you more than half an hour. And this is based on the science that shows that the tremendous benefit that you get comes from taking that exercise to absolute complete exhaustion and then giving yourself enough rest time between that exercise set and the time that you do it again, which should be no sooner than 5 days, but it's usually pretty simple if you just keep it on the same day of the week. So that's basically it. And if you want to geek out on the science, check out the book Body by Science. If you do it correctly, you should feel pretty invigorated after you're done. So take it easy, you guys.